I'm on a mission to create my dream bedroom, and this is where it all begins. So, I will show you what I mean by my dream design is. The design theme focuses on simplicity and elegance. This color mood board uses dark tones to create a relaxed and a cozy environment, enhanced by ambient lighting that adds warmth and invites relaxation. Also, I'm planning to include some beautiful plants in the corner of my room to bring a touch of nature to the room. Hi, so this is my bedroom. Door, my bed, my favorite spot, my closet, my workout area, my office. As you see, I'm going to redesign everything and build everything myself, and I might even share some tips along the way. But there's a catch, which is I have no experience on building furniture, installing wall panels, or maybe even fixing some cracks on the walls, and many more. And look at this as example. These are my old school mocha projects that featuring teeny tiny cuts that showcase my not so perfect precision. Okay, look at that. Yeah, but you know what? That's just part of the fun, right? Because I'll learn as I go. So, to the first step of the design process. So, good design is not only about aesthetic, okay? Remember that because good design should fulfill the user needs and then maybe give solution if there is any user problem, and then also give comfort and many more, right? And how to achieve all of that? Well, we have to start by making a list, just like what Santa did before Christmas Day, right? He's making a list. Me personally, I will start by making a list of the project data. Of so personally, I will begin the project by gathering all the project data, which in this case here is my room data. So I will start by measuring all the aspects that I need to consider, such as the dimension and placement of the walls, the doors, the windows, the existing closet, and then also the height of the ceiling, which all of those data will help me to identify any design limitation or maybe opportunities for improvement. So moving on from number one to number two, I call this what I need and what I want. In this phase, I will start assess how the user usually uses the space currently and maybe identify any pain points or areas for improvement. This includes furniture placement and then user activity flow and then storage needs. And yeah, that's for number two. And I have made the list for what I want and what I need. So let's get to it. So first, I want to make my room look like it has a high ceiling, okay, and it look more spacious. To fulfill this desire, I need to create an illusion. How? Let me try to explain it to you. What I have learned in interior designing so far is that most common room has two types of lines, okay? It's horizontal lines and vertical lines. You get it? Horizontal lines, vertical lines. Take four. These two types of line can create an illusion for your eyes and brain to think that a space seems more spacious or even wider. So how does this work? Vertical lines draw the eye upward, which can give the impression of height. and make the ceiling seems higher than it actually is. This can be achieved through tall furniture, vertical stripes on the walls, or even hanging artwork in vertical orientation. On the other hand, horizontal lines can create a sense of width and openness. By incorporating elements like long shelves or wide furniture pieces, I can enhance the feeling of space in my room. I hope that makes sense. I want more storage above my existing closet. I want a full body mirror. And of course, my exercise area. I want to redesign my desk, make it look more simple and modern. I want to have ambience lighting. Have some plants in my room to make my room feels more alive. And then also I want to repaint my walls and ceiling. And lastly, I want to make this wall as my focal point design of my room. So moving on from number 2, on number 3, I will create a interior mood board reference that will help me to visualize my design ideas. This includes colors, materials, interior theme reference that reflects the user taste. From there, I'll move to number 4, which is try and error. In this try and error phase, I will develop a few design ideas or alternatives from the data that I've gathered from number 1 and number 2, and also number 3 from the interior design reference, ensuring the final result not only looks good but also can enhance the user experience in the room. So these are my interior mood board that I will use as my guidance as long as I'm designing my dream bedroom design. Okay, and I will explain to you every function of every picture in this page. Okay, let's start. You see, all of the picture is in black and white. Why? Because the designer is trying to tell you to focus on the color picture only. Okay, in this case it's top left corner. You see, this is what we call plan view. Okay, plan view. In in this plan view, you can see there are four alphabet. Okay, A, B, C, D, and every alphabet of this is trying to explain that this is wall A, this is wall B, this is wall C, and this is wall D. Okay, this the designer is trying to tell that these pages contain interior reference design for wall A. Okay, so move on to bottom left corner. Okay, you see these are materials and materials colors only. Okay, not the design but only materials and materials color only. The biggest materials and material color is the dark gray, which is the designer is trying to tell that the color in the design that you will see the most is dark gray. Okay, and the second biggest material is walnut wood. Why? Because in my existing room, the floor color is walnut color. Okay, and yeah, and the next one is it is black texture paint. I'm thinking I will use this dark paint as accent on some of my furniture in the future. And lastly, the green, which is the plant. I want to have some real plants in my room to make my room feels more alive. Okay, in this page the designer is trying to tell the design of the background walls on wall A. Okay, you see two similarity on these two picture is there is a desk and there is a background. Okay, the designer is trying to tell that maybe he's considering or she is considering that The background wall design will use a fluted panel, okay, like this. Why fluted panel? Because me personally, I like it, and then it looks simple, it look elegant, and it adds depth to your room. And if you use it properly, it will add a different atmosphere to your room. Okay, so that's why I chose fluted panel for my background on wall A. Next, in this picture, the designer is still trying to tell and design about the dash and the background. But if you look closely, this picture is different than the other picture. Why? Because it has lighting on it. Onto the next page. This lighting is not a common lighting that you see on your daily life, like general lighting or spot lighting, because this lighting is called wall was lighting method. Okay, this lighting is used when you want to add different ambience to your room, different atmosphere to your room. You're trying to tell there is something different in this room. Okay, you can use this wall was lighting method. The most common method to apply this lighting is on the ceiling, and then you wash it toward the floor. That is the most common one, but there's a lot way you can apply this method. Next one. From these two picture, you can tell that the designer is talking about the desk. Okay, because this is on the middle picture, the biggest thing is desk and the background, of course. But on the right bottom corner picture, the most prominent design is the table. Okay, if you look more closely, these are not regular desk or regular TV table that is flat on all of its surface. But if you look closely, the outer frame of this table is sticking out more than the drawer surface. So yeah, these little things about the details that I take it for my inspiration, then maybe in the future I'll take it as my consideration to further develop it into my design. So to the next page, there is on the wall B, and I don't want my background on wall B too plain, but I want to play a little bit with some materials and some colors. So I'm thinking on wall B I'll put or maybe from floor to ceiling full mirror, and then put the beam back in the middle, and then for yeah, try to mix and match the materials for background on wall B. For my background bed wall, I think I'll just leave it plain. Maybe not too plain. I'll play with vertical and horizontal stripe just to give it some accent. Then the last one is wall D. For this wall, I think I'm not gonna do much. That's it. And let's start with the design. And this is the final result. As you can see, I use a wall flat panel combined with the LED light for my focal point design. Simple, but make a big difference for the room atmosphere. And for the door, I'm extending vertical line combined with the full mirror and vertical oriented painting, so I can get the vertical line illusion from it. And I'm adding a frame panel on wall C just to define space between wall B and wall C so it doesn't feel connected. Do you like it or no? Tell me in the comment section, okay? I have a bad news, guys. So, turns out that I missed a crucial step in design process, which is number 6, budget planning. After all the design finished, I was about to buy all of the equipment that I need, right? Then I was searching for the fluted panel, right? On Indonesia online shop website that I know, and then I found a specific panel that meet my needs. Okay, but the price was 13 bucks for one panel each. So if I do the math, one panel is 12 centimeters and my room is 4 meters wide. Then the 4 meter divided by 12 centimeters equals 33 seats, and 33 seats of fluted panels times the price equals almost 7 million rupiah, or in dollar it is $432 just for the fluted panel alone. Then this is where the problem began. I forgot budget planning, guys. Shit. No. The whole past couple of days is just a waste, guys. But it's a good job that I spotted it now. That's a major setback. It's my fault, but it's okay. This is what I call design process. Yeah, it is what it is. So in the next video, we'll back at design process number 4, but I promise to come with much greater design idea. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you enjoy this video, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button. I'll see you guys till next time.